Old Hollywood wasn't just about glamour, red carpets, and legendary films. It was also about the serious money some stars were making behind the scenes. While today's A-listers rake in millions, the golden era of Hollywood had its own elite, who amassed fortunes that were wild even by today's standards. Mary Pickford, the queen of the movies, wasn't just raking it in during Hollywood's silent film era. She was practically printing money. Earning $10,000 a week in 1916 plus half the profits from her films, Pickford's business savvy made her one of the highest-paid actresses of her time. She became a trailblazer, winning an Oscar for her first sound film Coquette, and by the time of her death, her fortune had ballooned to $131 million in today's terms. George Randolph Scott's fortune didn't just come from starring in westerns like Ride the High Country. His background as an accountant led him to make savvy investments in real estate and oil. By the time he passed in 1987, his wealth had grown to $220 million, making him one of the richest actors in old Hollywood. Greta Garbo's career spanned just 28 films, but that was enough to cement her legacy. Known for her roles in Anna Christie and Romance, she walked away from Hollywood at 35, leaving fans and critics wanting more. Despite retiring early, her net worth by 1990 was equivalent to $90 million today, making her one of the wealthiest stars of her era. Before her retirement, Garbo amassed 4 Oscar nominations as Best Actress. She received an honorary Oscar in 1955, but ever the recluse, she didn't show up to accept it. Cary Grant's career spanned over 70 films, including legendary roles in North by Northwest and To Catch a Thief. Known for his effortless charm, Grant's business acumen ensured he was one of Hollywood's top earners. Behind the scenes, he negotiated some of the best deals in Hollywood, which led to his $130 million fortune. Grant's personal life was as headline-worthy as his movies, with 5 marriages and countless rumors, but his star power never wavered. Audrey Hepburn dazzled in films like Breakfast at Tiffany's and Roman Holiday, becoming a style icon along the way. Her career brought in a fortune worth $100 million today. Beyond the screen, Hepburn was known for her humanitarian work, but her film roles are what kept her name in lights. Katharine Hepburn earned 4 Oscars for Best Actress, a record that still stands today. Starring in films like On Golden Pond and Bringing Up Baby, her sharp wit and fierce independence made her a Hollywood legend. With a career spanning decades, Hepburn left behind a $30 million estate when she passed in 2003. Doris Day wasn't just a Hollywood star, she was America's sweetheart, known for her girl-next-door charm that set her apart from other blonde icons like Marilyn Monroe. With a career spanning singing, acting, and even animal activism, Day's wholesome image earned her lasting fame well into her later years. By the time she passed away in 2019 at 97, her net worth had reached $200 million, solidifying her place as one of Hollywood's wealthiest stars. Spencer Tracy carved out his place in film history with back-to-back Oscar wins for Best Actor, a feat unmatched by most. Known for roles in Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde and The Last Mile, his off-screen relationship with Katharine Hepburn became just as iconic as his films. By the time of his death in 1967, Tracy had accumulated a fortune of $50 million, leaving behind a legacy of 9 films with Hepburn and a reputation as one of Hollywood's finest. Charlie Chaplin's The Tramp character is one of the most recognizable in film history, leading the charge during the silent era with his bowler hat and mustache. But it wasn't just his iconic look that stuck around. Chaplin's influence over film stretched 75 years, making him a household name. With a net worth of $400 million by 1977, Chaplin's genius in both acting and directing left a legacy few could match, even decades after his death.